Hello and welcome to my second video about Trails Through Daybreak. We stopped last time right before the tutorial and I said I spare you the tutorial. And I fear that was a mistake. There was a major difference in gameplay aside from the normal turn-based fights. You can now play this as an action RPG. The main question is why? Since I guess it's fun and all, but if I wanted to play an action RPG, I would play Why? Reminds me, still didn't touch Monstrum Nox. Anyway, I guess we will see that a little later on. Our two main characters, Van Arkwitch, not the Dutch Van that often comes in front of the last name in the Netherlands, but actually Van. So the guy is named after a small transporting vehicle. If that car he has in his garage is a Volkswagen T1, I'd call that well played. Then there's Anelace, whose name is spelled like Agnes. Curious. I don't really understand that one bit. But she is the young schoolgirl that accompanies us, and of course she's a young schoolgirl. This is still a JRPG.
It's so calm here with all the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this area.
Well, there's a lot of people you can chat with, and I did chat with her a little earlier on, and he is telling a story here. That's typical Falcom Trails lore. Every side character has his own story. Ooh.
That's a Septian temple? It almost looks like a Central Eastern version of a church.
Okay.
That's because it basically is. Edith has more than its fair share of Central Easterners.
Okay. What's in
Whoops.
there? Guess we will not find out today. Who are you? Interesting. Can't chat with everyone. There's nothing out here. So, I'm going to waste a little time here early on because I want to get to see what we can... Yeah, see, I guess. Because this is not what I had expected. It looks...
What kind of shop is this?
It's a car repair shop. Basically heaven on earth for guys like me.
Let's see.
Whoops.
Okay, no running around freely today. Yeah, I've talked to that guy on the first day too. And he was equally boring. Wait. Do they have a new chat option? Heh. Okay. Let's hope we run into those two another time, because that is getting interesting. So there was the little tutorial zone. Now completely sealed off by the police. It seems I can talk to one of those guys. Yeah, what happened? We found our contact here, and then we followed him, and he was murdered by two people from the mafia.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
Stalls set up along the river.
Somebody I can chat with. Yeah, a real
Good
crime.
stuff right here. The very best.
A real crime. Now, interesting. I don't think I can see much more around here. I need to go to that bar. Yeah, I guess I should.
Well, hello again, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Yeah, this is something I really don't get. I'm not sure what the thought process was about voicing the game, and then in between dialogue they stop speaking, and a few parts is text only, and then they start speaking their lines again in the same conversation. It's a bit weird.
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
Yes. The less details I know, the better, I guess. If you say it like that, then it's pure sexual, I guess. Well, that was great detective work. That's what I would say, but it was pretty obvious, wasn't it? Huh? Wonder, that's the thing that makes you invisible. The agents used that in Trails of Cold Steel. And the new model can't do that?
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security locks. Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger corps in the move as of yesterday.
Funny, why is only one of the sides talking? Budget cuts when the voiceovers were needed?
Well, be seeing you.
Yeah, naturally he wouldn't have just one. The guy seems to be a professional, at least at that point. Yeah, well, he has his sources.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now. Oh. Oh! I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment.
I think that one was mentioned in one of the short stories at the end of Reverie.
But I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renne, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume.
Charming?
I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
No, I don't think you can say that.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one.
Now, who is she with? Is she one of the underworld too, or the guild?
I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it. Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
Oh, not at all.
I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait.
Okay, so she is with the guild.
That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
From A? Now that's new. Yeah, beauty's blade, yada yada. There's only one blade of cuteness. Now I don't want to make these videos too long, and I don't want to make a real let's play out of it. So I will summarize a few things that happen next, and I will try to show you some action scenes next time to show you the new battle mechanics. Until then, bye bye.